Hello students, welcome back to another episode of Mastery in Commerce. Till now we have completed 13 questions of chapter 3 in which we were doing the journal entries. Journal entries follow the three golden principles of accounting, that is real account, personal account and nominal account. Real account says debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Personal account says debit the receiver, credit the giver. And nominal account says debit the expenses and losses, credit the incomes and gains. These three golden rules I keep on repeating again and again, because if you are proficient in saying these rules, remembering these rules, then you will never make mistake while doing the journal entries. Question number 14 is on page number 93. Let us quickly start with the question. Question 14 on page number 93. Let us make the format. This is the format which we have been doing from last so many questions. The first transaction, in this the date is not given. So what we will do, in the date column we will write the serial number or the alphabet which is given to us for the transactions. This question is a bit different from the other questions because it is highlighting some difficulties which students face. The difficulties while handling the question, what to do with the depreciation, what to do with the bad debt. Please remember, depreciation is the wear and tear in the value of the fixed asset. So if you are using furniture, car, machinery, building, every fixed asset, every what we say, the costliest asset in your business, that asset keeps on decreasing day by day. As you might have seen in your family, if you buy a car for 1 lakh, suppose 1 lakh, if you buy a car, next day only the value decreases. If you go and sell it in the market, you will never get 1 lakh, right? So that decrease in the value of the asset is called the depreciation. Now what is bad debt? This is another new term for you. Bad debt is the debt which I am never going to receive back from my debtor, right? Suppose I have given 1000 to my friend and that friend vanishes away, or that friend leaves the city, and I'm not able to contact that friend. So that 1000 I'm not going to get it back. That is the bad debt. Means the debt which I thought I will get, but I am not going to get it back. So that is my bad debt. Suppose I am a big businessman, I have given loan to another business, but that person goes bankrupt. Bankrupt means that person is not able to run his business. So he is not able to return my all money. Only a part of my money he will return me. So rest of the part is bad debt. So these terms are very much in relation to what you are studying in accounts. You have to keep them in mind. Bad debt, as the English meaning of the word says, the debt which has gone bad, the debt which I am not going to get back, right? Let us start with the first one. The first is rupees 1000 due from Rohit are now bad debts. So see over here, it means I was about to get 1000 from Rohit, but now I am not going to get it back, right? So bad debt is my loss. And according to nominal account, the golden rule, the account rule is debit the loss and expenses, right? So bad debt account debit. So who was supposed to give me? Rohit. Rohit was my debtor, but now I have to reverse that entry. So I'm not going to get it. If I credit Rohit, then it means he is not going to return my money. So now amount which was due from Rohit became bad debt. Okay, so I'm never going to get it back. Now second is goods worth 2000 were used by the proprietor. You know, when the proprietor is taking away money from business for his personal use, that is called drawings, right? So drawings are debited. Drawings account debit. Now he has taken goods. So goods are always taken away from purchases. Purchases we always debit, but now if I credit it, it means I am reversing the effect of that much amount. So 2000 goods are taken by proprietor. So you can write the narration withdrawn by proprietor. Okay. Now the third one, charge depreciation of 10% per annum for 2 months on machine costing 30,000. Now depreciation is again our expense or loss, you can say. So depreciation is always debited. Depreciation account debit on which fixed asset? Machinery, because from machinery we always deduct depreciation. Machinery is always our debit account, but over here it will be credited because we are deducting depreciation from it. Now how to calculate, you please see. You have to first of all calculate the 10%. 30,000 is the charge, yes, of 10%. Now they have asked us to calculate only for 2 months. Please don't forget it. If you forget it, you will charge for whole year. We have to charge only for 2 months. So what it will be? 2 upon 12. So this is the method to calculate the amount. First of all, divide 30,000, find out the 10%, then you divide it by 2 upon 12. 2 months means 2 upon 12. So depreciation charged for 2 months. When you calculate this, it will come to 500. Okay. Now the D part says, provide interest on capital of 1,50,000 6% for 9 months. Now again the same rule, interest on capital is always debited because it is our expense. Interest on capital account debit to capital. Let me explain you what is interest on capital. Interest on capital means capital. Suppose I have brought in, I have taken loan from bank and I have started my business. So that loan is my capital, but I have to pay interest to bank on that loan, right? So that is my interest on capital. So interest on capital is my expense. It will be debited. Debit all expenses and losses. It is debited and it has to be deducted from which account? Capital account, right? How we have to calculate it? I will tell you what is the amount. 1,50,000. 1,50,000 into 6 upon 100, and it is, we are charging for 9 months. Again 9 upon 12. Now you will write interest on capital charged for 9 months, right? When you are charging it for 9 months, it will come to 6750, right? I hope this is clear to you. These are small things which are going to come in your questions, means they will be part of question. Now they have given you a separate question only to highlight and understand how these calculations are done. As a basic journal entry, they are explaining you how you have to see it. Now see this E part. It will look very complicated, but it is very easy. Rahul becomes insolvent who owed 2,000. A final dividend of 60 paise in a rupee is received from his estate. This is exactly the example which I was giving in the starting of the video. Rahul is my debtor who was supposed to give me 2,000 rupees, but he became insolvent. Insolvent means he has no money to return, but he can return on an average 60 paise in a rupee. 60 paise in a rupee means he can give me 60% back. Okay, so how much I will get from him? First of all, let us see what journal entry it will be. Again, it is a loss for me, bad debt. But I have received some cash also from him, right? Cash account debit. And who is the giver? Rahul. Okay, so now how we are going to calculate? See, Rahul was supposed to give 2,000. So he can give me 60%. So he can give me 1,200 rupees, right? Cash, how much he has given? 1,200. Now 2,000 I was supposed to take from him. How much is left? Means 800 he will not be able to give me. So we have to read the question very carefully, that how much amount I can get from Rahul. Rahul is able to give me. So 60 paisa in a rupee means 60%. So 60% recovered and 40% is a bad debt. I hope you all remember in math you had studied the chapter percentage, and percentage is always 100%. So if 60% I have recovered means 40% I will never get. That is the bad debt for me. So this question was very short and precise, but if you are not having the knowledge of how to do the calculations plus basics of maths, I told you accounts and maths are different branches entirely. Only a part of math basic calculations you will be using over here in accounts in this starting stage of grade 11. Later again few places math will be used, but not exactly like the way you used to do till grade 10. Right? So over here this bad debt, cash account debit to Rahul. So cash we have received for 1200 out of 2000. So 800 is our bad debt. He will not be able to pay it back. I hope till question number 14 you are able to understand all the questions which I am explaining. Soon we will be starting with the ledger entries. If we see in the book, then we are left only with question number 15 for journal entries. After that, journal entries and then ledger. Ledger is going to start. So if you are liking my videos, please subscribe my channel. And the students who are facing their exams, I hope they are doing well. I hope the later my videos will be able to cover up all the important topics. The students who are planning to take commerce can also please motivate others that yes, commerce is a good stream to take, and if you want to go at a management level, it is a easy way out to reach till there. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. I will be grateful to you. It's a big motivation for me. This video ends over here. In the next video I will be doing question number 15. I request you that please solve all the questions given in your textbook. They are very important. Okay, bye for today.